Well, welcome back into the 23 Morning Blend, and we'd like to welcome Dalen Davis from Visiting Angels to the 23 Morning Blend. Good morning.
Good morning.
Dalen, welcome back. And first of all, let's remind people, tell people what Visiting Angels is, what you have been trying to do in the Rockford community here.
No, thank you. Visiting Angels is a home services, non-medical home services company in the Rockford community. We serve all of Winnebago and Boone counties. And so your non-medical home services will cover anything in the home, everything from general housekeeping to personal cares to good old-fashioned companionship, and mainly, dementia services, helping caregivers get some respite from caring for a loved one who's afflicted with dementia.
And you mentioned house cleaning?
Oh yeah. Housekeeping, even running errands, all the basic needs that someone would need to live safely and age comfortably in their home.
Do Visiting Angels help dress a person or dress someone who maybe not be able to do that, or is that more of a nurse type?
No, that is definitely in our wheelhouse. That's actually a good question. Question we get all the time is, dressing, bathing, transfers, anything in and around the bathroom, in and around the kitchen, all that stuff we can definitely help out with.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, and you mentioned it's to give the home caregiver who is dealing with potentially a dementia, Alzheimer type patient a little respite.
Yes.
And now you're partnering up with Lifescape Community Services.
Yes.
For some more assistance for dementia patients.
Yes, it's something that I'm very proud of, that, as our clientele, what we're noticing is more and more of the phone calls we're getting is for caregivers who need assistance with their spouse, family member, loved one who needs help with someone who is afflicted with dementia. It's becoming a bigger part of our clientele. So we wanted to partner with local communities and agencies, and one of them being Lifescape. And they're a great resource that we're very proud of to be partnered with.
So how is this partnership going to work? I know it may be still in its formative stages, but what are some of the ideas you're kicking around with Lifescape?
Well, one thing that we just started with, that we actually have running right now, is what they call a Stress Busters class. So we're currently running a 9-week Stress Busters class that we're co-teaching on site. And basically for 9 weeks, they learn coping mechanisms, and this is for caregivers in the community.
Caregivers, this is geared toward the caregiver.
Right, yeah, the people caring for their loved one with dementia. They come in an hour and a half, one time a week for 9 weeks, and basically they learn strategies, coping mechanisms, and honestly, I've sat in a couple of them myself. And it's a nice community support group, if nothing else.
And Visiting Angels are then with the dementia patient during this hour and a half to 2 hours, so that they can get away from the from that for a while. Is that how that works?
Yes, a couple of them have us as clients, and a couple don't. But yes, if they need us, we're there to help.
Okay.
And we have everything. We actually have some caregivers on staff who want to learn more, and that's something I do take a lot of pride in. Is that all of our caregivers have the full state caregiver certification and ongoing training.
Okay. And you also have created a few, with Lifescape, some dementia-friendly events?
Yeah. They're what they're calling the Dementia-Friendly Task Force.
Okay.
That I'm proud that they invited me to be a part of. So we partnered with Lifescape as well as the local Alzheimer's Association, and amongst that and a group of other people, they've established this group community events that are very dementia friendly. So one they just did was at the Coronado Theater Center.
Oh yeah, the organ concert for an hour.
Exactly. So they did that as well as a little tour, and it was, they made some adjustments for dementia friendly to make sure that there was no.
Go ahead, to make sure what?
That there's no triggering events, make sure that it was friendly, with lighting, sound, things like that.
Oh, I see.
So that it really catered to the caregivers, and they could bring their family or loved one that's afflicted with dementia with them.
Okay. And that was a couple weeks back, and now this next week, I believe, Monday,
right?
Yeah,
coming up very, very quickly, June 3rd on Monday. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. We are going to the Japanese Gardens. Very awesome local event, and same thing, there's going to be a tour. It's dementia friendly. We encourage caregivers to bring their dementia loved one with them, and it's going to be a nice event that we're going to help be a part of. And I think it's going to be really, really awesome, and I'm proud to be a part of that. And that's next Monday.
And and you said before the gardens are technically open to the public, then I believe,
right?
right?
Yes, it's basically a private tour. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And do people need to sign up through Visiting Angels or through Lifescape for this?
I would advise to go directly to Lifescape. Go to Lifescape Community Center. I think they have a website as well as a number you can call.
Lifescape.org.
Yes, lifescape.org. You can call us if you need to. Obviously, we'll direct you that way, but I would definitely love to see a big gathering there, and it's something that I'll be there, we'll be a part of it, and yes, so give either one of the agencies a call and sign up, because yes, we do want to know how many people are coming, so we encourage them to sign up as soon as possible.
You mentioned most of the patients that you care for now, or as a Visiting Angel organization, more and more have symptoms of or have been diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's. Do you have a number on that? Is it over 50%? Is it over?
Well, yeah, what I would say is probably the last 2 or 3 years it was in the 40% range, but in the last year and a half it's creeping towards 60% of our clientele.
Wow.
We're getting calls for people who have dementia needs and they need someone who has experience with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the sign that it's growing. If you look at the local statistics, there's probably over 250,000 currently people afflicted with dementia in Illinois alone. And so it's more and more of a health concern.
And this partnership with Lifescape will not only help the dementia patient, it will help the caregiver, and will help Visiting Angels, because your angels will learn a little bit more
yes.
about what they're dealing with.
Yeah, what they're dealing with. It gives us more options,
right.
More opportunities other than just staying in the home
right.
all the time. So I love the idea. I love what we're doing, and it's because this is something the cause and origin of dementia is something that we're going to have to deal with as the population grows
right.
in all of the United States. So I'm glad to be a part of it.
All right, thank you, Dalen Davis with Visiting Angels. To find out more about what they are all about, you can go to their website. It is visitingangels.com. They're on East State Street, Suite 303 at 3600 East State. Their number is 977-3452. And if you are watching and want to part of the dementia-friendly tour of Anderson Japanese Gardens Monday, please contact Lifescape, or once again get in touch with Visiting Angels, and they'll be able to make those arrangements or help you make those arrangements. Thank you once again. We'll be right back.